Hi, this is Betsy Cummins, and I'm completing Section 1 for Group 4 in our automating class at West Georgia. First, I'm going to talk about patron types. Patron types are groupings of different types of library customers. These could be student helpers, an out-of-district student, an adult volunteer, or parents using a parent center. This is the most common patron type that must be added in my district schools. Usually, parents are inserted so that they can check out material from the parent center. Once the new patron type is made, then that record for that particular parent is added in there, and the circulation policies have already been determined. Making different types of accounts will also allow Destiny to limit the reports and/or fines to a particular group. I will show you first how to set up the patron type, and then I will show you how to add a new patron record. The first thing that must be completed in setting up a new patron type is to be signed in as site administrator. Once signed in, you're then going to go to back office and then library policies. This takes us to the screen where we can set up a new patron type. You will see here the existing types already set up within the Media Center. But over here is a button called Patron Type. Upon clicking this button, you have the ability to set up a new one by giving it a name and determining the policies for checkout. Making the decisions on how long something will check out for and if there are fines will all be determined here. Make sure you hit the Save button at the bottom of the screen to save any changes you've made. Once the patron type is set, then you can use this to add new patron records, and the circulation policies will already be in effect. To accomplish and to make a new patron record, again at back office, but now you will manage the Manage Patrons tab. Okay? This will allow you to add a new patron if need be. The two areas on this screen that must be completed are a patron name and a barcode. You'll notice the asterisk that indicates those two must be finished. Many times in parent centers, a parent's telephone number can be used as their barcode number. This is easy for everyone to remember. Also, don't forget again to hit Save at the bottom of the screen when you're completed. Sometimes in schools, a program will be used that automatically enters information as students enter and withdraw from schools. In my district, a program called SASE, which stands for Schools Administrative Student Information, automatically runs and updates student records each night and is used in conjunction with Library Manager. You must remember that if you're making any changes to records that will be updated overnight with SASE, the SASE feed will override any changes that are made at the local school level. Updating and deleting patron records can be completed at the school level by, again, using the back tab under the tab Manage Patrons. You must first find the individual that you want to delete. For instance, if I type in my name and search for that, it will give you my records that I have in the school. This is one I made earlier today using my phone number as my barcode, and now I'm ready to delete it. So I will use the Delete button on the right-hand side to ask and delete this record. You will always get this message box asking you to confirm your deletion, because once it has taken place, it cannot be reversed. Within our county, local control allows individual deletes, but globally deleting records can only take place at the county office. Assigning student number and passwords as our students enter the district is also taken care of within another department. But remember, I've already showed you earlier how you can add a record using the phone number as a barcode if you need to. Reserving material is easily accomplished within the Destiny OPAC system. Under the Circulation tab, under Patron Status, first find the name of the person that you're looking for. Once you find the person, partway down the screen on the right is a Hold and an edit hold button. By clicking this button, I can now add material and look for material. I have an existing hold. If I needed to work on that and edit it, I could, but I can also add a hold here by clicking the Add Hold button. Once you click the button, you can determine when the material is needed and click the Save button. If I wanted to find a book of Curious George, I would look in my library to find the exact material I'm looking for, and then I'm going to hit the Hold It button next to the title. This will allow me to save the information for that particular book. If I want the material as soon as possible, I hit the Save button, or I can change this drop down for specific dates. I can see by looking in my media center that this book is checked out and not available until late March. If that's the case and I need it, I could cancel this request and go back and complete this process as an interlibrary loan and try to find the material elsewhere. If I go back and I again want Curious George Beach, I can look at all participating libraries from the drop-down menu and can find and place a hold at another school. I can use this box here to click as soon as possible and hit Save, and this material will go into a queue and it will be sent to me from the first available school if they choose to do so. If I want it for specific dates, it does require a little bit more options and choices that you need to make. I get to also pick the school I want it from and how many copies, and I can change my dates from here. As I pick different schools, it will tell me its availability. Once all your options are complete, you can hit Save, and that library will now be asked to check it out under my record and send it to me. That's all for section 1 of this Destiny OPAC tutorial. I hope you're able to learn and to do these items on your